So I read through all the comments, all the messages and posts on Twitter or X, or can you even call it Twitter anymore? I don't know. Anyways, on X. And it really is apparent that some people are confused. All right. Some people think that SHIB and the SHIB ecosystem development team are associated. Some people are calling SHIB a scam. And I want to remind people of something. These two entities, SHIB and the SHIB ecosystem development team, not associated in any regard. They stand independently of each other. When we look at SHIB itself, Shiba Inu, it is decentralized. It's a renounced contract. It's deflationary. There's no inflation mechanism or anything like that. All right. SHIB itself is a finite product. It stands on its own. It will run on the blockchain forever. All right. That's why when people say that SHIB's a scam, it doesn't really make much sense, because where's the scammer? There's nobody behind it. Okay. When we look at the SHIB ecosystem development team, they're an independent group of community members that are trying to build something kind of around SHIB, more so their own thing focused on Bone, right? And the problem is obviously it sheds a little bit of a bad light, right? Because they're utilizing Shiba Inu and its namesake to try to build something else. But the problem is they don't really have much experience in doing so. And it's been a clunky mess along the way. All right. I think that's the best way to describe this. But I want to remind people as well, Shiba Inu's success is not dependent on Shibarium or the SHIB ecosystem development team or the SHIB ecosystem itself. SHIB will continue to do what it's doing. It will continue to find new utility. It will continue to, I guess, get community burns along the way. And there are more teams out there that are building new, unique things for Shiba Inu. All right. So don't be confused in that regard. I've seen people, talking about jumping ship and chasing other coins. Bonk is the big one I see people talking about lately. A month ago, people were talking about Pepe. And right now, I think leaving SHIB is probably the biggest mistake people can make. As always, you can do what you want, right? I'm not here to advise you on what to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. It's your money. You can do what you want. But I know that some of the best days for SHIB are ahead. Right now, the SHIB ecosystem development team is not ruining Shiba Inu. It's not ruining its identity. It's not ruining its potential for the future, right? Does it destroy some of the possibilities if Shibarium is a flop and if the Shiba ecosystem is a flop? Sure, right? We know that there are massive burn functionalities that can come from this. We know there are optics and adoption that can come from this. And it's definitely disappointing. But it doesn't change the trajectory of SHIB. SHIB adoption has been high. The SHIB metrics have been good. None of that has really changed during this bear market cycle. And that's despite typical constant flops from this development team. All right. And I know I'm probably bad mouthing the team a little too much, but I'm trying to paint a realistic picture of what we're experiencing. Right now, there are some other coins in the space that have been pumping. All right. Other coins in the space that have been doing well. But I want to remind people right now, as BTC is pretty much flat and the market's kind of stalled out around $1.6 trillion in terms of global market cap, capital is again matriculating. People are chasing other coins in the space. And with that, there's a huge possibility of getting wrecked. All right. You can always do what you want. If we look at something like Bonk, it went on a massive run here lately, exchange listings. That's awesome. Remember what follows that. I've been a part of huge centralized exchange listings. And guess what? I made sure I took profit. It was a very big deal. I made a crap ton of money doing so. And guess what? Like 12 hours after I sold, the coin tanked. Know that these things happen. Know that at this time, capital is matriculating. It's all about following the path, right? And we know that the path for SHIB is gaining momentum. It's gaining ground, all right? If the SHIB ecosystem does get itself figured out, if they do appoint new leadership or Satoshi figures out how to be a better leader, the possibilities truly become even greater than what they are currently, all right? That's kind of the big reminder I wanted to give people and the kind of distinction I think people need. No, SHIB is not a scam. And I can't really say that the SHIB ecosystem development team is a scam either. I think they have some learning and some growing to do. Then they got to figure things out and show consistency before people can truly trust what they say and what they do. So I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but I hope you have a great day and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.